What is going on? I'm Zedmont. Now, first up, the ice base with the pine trees instead of the mangroves is here for at least another week based on last year. I went back through my videos and looked at the details. I think it's going to be here at least until February 13th, but it'll be gone by February the 20th. Could be wrong, but figured I'd give you that update because I know a bunch of you, like me, hate the ice base. Speaking of bases, this is my 3 engine room base sitting in the middle of tier 17. Won't be doing any live attacks on this account, but I had a bunch of people ask me for some tips on what to do when 3 engine rooms are all over on the right hand side. So I figured we'd start with that. Then I'm going to show you the best strategy for 4 engine rooms, like the absolute best. You will not find one better, so do stick around. I challenge you. Yes, this is not me clickbaiting. This is full on challenge. So here is my strategy. So this person has all 3 on the right hand side. Definitely. Now, one thing to be aware of is there's all sorts of different layouts. You can have someone with a base down in here. They can have all 3 up in here. They can have 2 on the right. They can, like, there's all sorts of different things. I'm going to do my best to show you some strategies. They won't work against, I mean, they will work against every base, but I can't tell you how to pick. You're going to have to get a little bit of experience. So here's what we're doing. We are barraging that one on the right because we might as well skip all of their mines, and then we can get battle orders and 1 smoke, and then as soon as ever spark pops out of that smoke, we get 1 more boom shakalaka. So that is when you're just going straight at the engine room. Straight at the engine rooms, 2 barrages, 2 battle orders, 1 smoke, 2 flares. Now you got enough GBE to do that, no problem at all. Things do get a little bit tricky, but as you can see, my times are pretty good. 337, 338. We're going to watch this in real time. All those flags right away, and then flare, boom. Then the barrage, and then the battle orders. And now we're just waiting. You throw that 1 smoke out there, and then you just kind of hang out for a while. Now, what that smoke is for, all it's doing is giving your troops a better chance of being alive. Now, right here, look at that, pause. I should have gone for this engine room first. When in doubt, if you're in this layout, go for that engine room first. I'm going to show you why right about now. Look how far our troops have to walk. They have to go all the way over to that engine room, and we're just waiting, and Brick's likely going to get shot in the face. So my suggestion is to you, go to this engine room when you can, and then all they have to do is turn to shoot this one. I constantly, you'll notice that I make that mistake often. I would go for this one, then this one, but this is the one you want to go for first. So if you face up against me, there is your tip of how to beat me. See, we're at 3, actually no time there, 337, 3 coming up here. Let's have a look. Now, this one is a little bit different, but not all that different. Like, the thing about warships is once you figure it out, you'll notice I dropped a brick in the middle there, just trying to avoid that boom cannon. We're going all the way through, barrage, and I'm going for the wrong one. Might have already shown you this. Nope, Brick is dead. So, see, Brick dies a lot, and that is the next tip. You'll notice my base. This boom cannon is designed so that it only ranges Brick. This cannon only ranges Brick. This boom cannon, you guessed it, only ranges Brick. So all of these things are strategically placed to shoot Brick in the face. If you can shoot Brick in the face, you can save yourself 3-4 seconds. So we'll show you my draw against squiggles, and this is where things start to get a bit different. Using that flare up into there, and then onto the engine room. One more time. I flared the wrong engine room. Should have gone for this one first. Probably would have won if I did. Highly recommend going for that other engine room. And when you throw a flare, you'll notice that because I use that extra flare, there's a big delay between that final flare because you need the engine room to go down. And so don't throw the smoke. I am trying to improve on my attacks, so do as I say, not as I do is the thing here. And then this one, obvious, barrage. This one, we're going to flare up into here, and so you'll see the battle orders gets them moving, and then hopefully I flare the right one. I'm guessing, look at that, I actually did it right, so we can actually watch them go to the right spot. See this smoke right here? Don't use that smoke, because what happens is, watch this, that engine room's going to die. We're at 1 times mode, engine room dies, flare still isn't there, so you're waiting for that GBE, and if you skip that smoke that I threw right there, you can throw the flare before the engine room blows up, I think, but I just keep doing it wrong, and so do as I say, not as I do. Can't remember if we've shown this one or not. No, I don't think we have. And again, just barraging. You got to barrage one of them, and then you just get your troops running, and then all they have to do is turn. You see how much faster that is going for the far one first? It seems like you should go for the close one, but go for the far one. You will get a second or two faster by doing that, and Brick has a slightly better chance of living. This time isn't even worth showing. Ugh, my time's not super good. These people are starting to get their bases better. You'll notice that I'm trying to be smart, actually using a barrage and going for all 3 engine rooms in this case. Don't think that was the right answer, especially because Brick died. But you see, I managed to get 332 by just using my barrage to clear mines, and I would have been probably like 336 if Brick hadn't have died. So couple different strategies, actually skipping over and just trying to get all 3. Let's see how I go on this one. This one as well. This person is just begging you to go for that engine room on the right, and I just said skip it and went right on by. Battle orders, battle orders, battle orders, and down goes other engine room. So there's all sorts of different strategies. Do consider trying all different ones. And like I said, the earlier on you try these, the better off you are, because trying to learn new strategies as you're pushing for like tier 18 or something like that, not a good idea. Also, trying to get a match at tier 17, also not a good idea. The exact opposite of good ideas, or bad ideas, I should say, is this base right here. Look how many tokens I have. 400 unlocked tokens, 6.149 million upgrade tokens sitting at gold. But you'll notice I've started to lose a lot. A lot. And the reason for that is do not have machine guns. And on my other account, I also went and got this defensive building damage, which is helping immensely. But this one, I'm trying to do something different. And now, the 4 engine room strategy I was talking about, we're just going to skip over 4 engine rooms completely. I have not heard anyone who is enjoying 4 engine rooms, so I saved up enough keys and did the math. Now, I only did it once. I didn't do it twice because I figured if I do it wrong, then you guys can laugh at me. But what I'm hoping to do is go straight from 3 engine rooms to school buses. Now, if this is going to work or not, I don't know, but I don't have any chests at the moment, so we might as well just give it a go. And if I screw up, then I guess we can do some stupid 4 engine room stuff. Now, I'm going to go up the top through shock mines, through flamethrowers, through shock launchers. I really want that GBE node, but I'm going to go back for it. Really want that artillery node. Going to go back for it, I assume, potentially, possibly. But the number one goal is to get those bright yellow school buses. So you'll notice that I've already spent the tokens to get the med kits and the riflemen. Don't have any need for them. I just wanted to get closer to that 4th engine room so I could judge my costs a little bit better and save myself a little bit of math. So without further ado, let's unlock that 4th engine room. We will skip it completely, and then we will go to shock mines and flamethrowers and shock launchers. I almost clicked on that artillery. That artillery is expensive and would have been a big mistake. Into the 5th engine room just like that. That 5th engine room is freaking expensive. Is that 90 keys, I think? And then this was the unknown 38. I'm going to go with boom cannons for the moment, simply because my boom cannons are maxed. Mines are also tempting, but I think boom cannons going to be better. Here is the moment of truth. Booyah, 5 keys to spare. So you only need 395 keys to go from 3 engine rooms to school buses. And now I'm going to upgrade these puppies right here. And the beautiful thing about this is that our heavies that it's going to be dropping are already maxed because we've been using them a ton. We're going to upgrade our troop health. We've got tons and tons of tokens, I think. And then shock mines are cheap. We're going to upgrade all of those. Lots and lots of tokens there. We've got 4 million left. Going to get some flamethrowers. I'm only going to take those to tick 4. I'm a little bit worried. We're also going to get our shock launchers upgraded. So many things. Just trying to get one more shock launcher. There we go. So now I've got 3.2 million tokens left. Lots and lots of tokens. So this is how I am dealing with 4 engine rooms. I'm just simply not doing it. And then once we get those heavy choppas, next up we're going to go into building damage. We're going to get those seekers, and then we'll have all sorts of goodness. Bombardiers are tempting, but for me, heavy choppas and seekers is going to be more appealing simply because I enjoy playing with seekers. So let me know if you were playing some sort of 4 engine room meta or saving for 5, or you skipped 5 entirely. My advice to you is if you can get into gold in 3 engine rooms, just keep farming chests there. That's all I did. It was a bit of a dumb maneuver, as in didn't take many brains, but it was way better than having to design a 4 engine room base. And I've heard nothing good about the 4 engine room meta. So I would highly suggest just skipping over it if you have that ability. And then boom, suddenly we're into 5 engine rooms and we got all sorts of good stuff. I'm not going to bore you because I've got lots and lots of defenses to place. Might upgrade my mortars, not sure about that, even just to have a little bit more health in them. Same thing with sniper towers. Anyways, regardless, that is my quick video on the day. Let me know if those 3 engine room strategies have been helping you. If you have any questions about your tech tree, don't hesitate to ask. And all I ask of you is pretty please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, more importantly, comment, and then throw Zmot in your creator boost right about there. ZMOT is all it takes. Boom, shakalaka. I got to do that every 7 days, unfortunately. But nonetheless, if you're looking for a task force, do check the description. I believe we have a spot somewhere, somehow. Lots and lots of fun stuff happening in operations right now because of those tiny shocks, remote hacks, all that good stuff. Anyways, as always, I am Zmot. Look for me tomorrow to release some 5 engine room goodness, assuming I haven't fallen down into like iron or something, which I probably will because I'm just on the cusp of gold at the moment. But the beautiful thing about 5 engine rooms is you are getting a ton of 4 engine room players, and 5 is better than 4. Anyways, that's all for me. As always, I'm Zmot. Thanks for coming in. Peace.